I always knew that I was good at painting and decorating, like when I was younger in school. So I started doing painting, and then when I went to college, my instructor now were teaching me how to wallpaper, and then built up my skill from there to then go into the awards.
Very proud of her. Yeah, she's done exceptionally well. She came to us from school, work experience, and then got on really well. So we decided to offer her an apprenticeship. I think she did maybe 10 weeks work experience or something, I can't remember exactly. So then she did the work experience, a bit daunting for her to go back and forth the mainland to college. But after she got the first term out of the way, I think she enjoyed it then. It was good after that. The first trip away when you're only 16 is a bit daunting, you know, to go to Inverness. But the college are really good in Inverness. And the lecturer phoned me within the first 6 months to say that she was exceptionally good. So we knew then we had a good painter on our hands. So yeah, it was all, after that, it was all great. Yeah. Now she does the taping, filling, painting, and general other random construction related jobs. She'll eventually learn a bit of tiling, a bit of this and a bit of that. Anything to do with decoration. She'll eventually get a hold of all these sort of things.
I like the painting as well, cutting in, taping, filling, just anything I could try and learn how to do.
Some people would say a female. Don't want to be sexist, but I don't see many of them around. What do you say to that?
There's more girls on the mainland, but there's more girls starting to come in now, and it's quite good. My instructor, March Mitchell in Inverness College, he introduced me to the wallpapering side. So we started practicing, went down for a week or two with that, and then went down to Doncaster to do the competition.
What was that like?
It was scary at first when I first went, but once you start getting into the rhythm of it, it's fine. It's quite good. But the second time you go down as well, you know what you're doing, and it's much more easier. There was different kinds of wallpaper, so you had a challenge to kind of, like there was matching wallpaper, drop matches, and anything really. You just follow a piece of work paper that shows and see how much you can get done in the time limit.
How did it go?
It went well. For the first time I went down, the second time it went very well because I had a rough idea of what I was expecting.
Where did it happen and how did it happen?
You go to Doncaster College to do the competition, and then you wait a couple of weeks to get the announcement if you've came into the top 2 or not. And then if you're in the top 2, you'll go to Liverpool or round about England, somewhere there, that you would go to the awards ceremony and find out. That's when you'd find out if you came first or second. It went well. For the first time I went down, the second time it went very well because I had a rough idea of what I was expecting.
What was your reaction when you heard you had done well?
I was shocked and very happy. It was a lot of emotions in one, but it was a good feeling. Well, I remember when I first started doing painting and decorating, I was the only girl in the Western Isles as a painter. I do remember there was a woman that was at Neil's before, and I heard she did a great job, but she was no longer there when I had started. But yeah, I think there does need to be, could be more girls in the industry, and I reckon they should give it a shot and a try if they want to give it a go.
It's just always been known as a male-dominated career, but it's starting to open up now. You're seeing more and more now. You know, a trickle, I should say. So hopefully Rebecca will be the first of a few coming through. It's up to the schools to sort of slightly encourage them. But when they see the likes of Rebecca doing so well and reaching the top of her game, then yeah, it'll encourage. Because not everyone wants to sit behind a desk. And the beauty of the likes of decorating and that, every day you see something that you've achieved, and you can go back to 3 or 4 years later and it's there, whether it's outside painting, inside wallpapering, whatever. So you've achieved something, whereas administration, you've achieved something but it's not so visible. So it's very rewarding. Yeah. Anything to do with construction is rewarding. Yeah. If
anything else can be done, because it does, when you think of construction, you do see the male side of it, but it'd be good to see more of the female as well, both, so you get to see just everyone, and yeah, you don't know till you don't try, so I would definitely give it a shot and see how it is. And the boys are lovely that you work with, you get to know them, and yeah, I'd give it a shot and see how you do.